So let's take a look at some land cover data. Again, you're going to want to open up ArcGIS Pro if you don't have this open. And you're looking around for add data. It's always in that map tab. So we're going to go to add data. And I'm going to go to my drive, my CE352 folder, my project folder. And if something doesn't appear here, you can always click the little refresh button up here. And usually it will correct. I'm going to go to my land cover file. And oh my gosh, there's a lot of files, but what I want is a raster file, which usually means a TIFF. I only have one TIFF file in here, so I'm going to click on that top file, .tiff, and if it gives you something saying, do you want me to calculate statistics, you're going to say, yes, please. You should get land cover data that loads. What does this information mean? If you expand the little check mark, you're going to see colors. And you can probably guess from the color what the land cover is. If you're not sure though, I'm gonna pop open File Explorer. I'm gonna again navigate to that folder. I'm going to CE352, Project 1, my land cover data. There's a CSV file that should be in your download. And if I open that up, it tells me what each number means in terms of the land cover or land use. And so when I asked you on this project for the percentage of wetlands, you're not just going to give me the value of 90 or 95, you want to add those things together. Same with, for instance, forest cover and developed land cover. Or you could think about if you want to present certain data in different ways. Maybe you want to report high and medium intensity land cover as well as overall developed land cover. It's things to think about. I'm going to go back here, my project folder, and where I usually get information about the number of cells and what their values are is in the attribute table, but this is grayed out. And this is the very annoying thing about ArcGIS is you have to sort of think outside the box. So it turns out if I right click on this and I go to data and I go to export raster, and I'm going to have this export to my, oh no, don't want to do that. CE352 project 1 folder. I do want that. And I want it to go into, I want to call it NLCD 2023. If you don't like where it's saving, you can always change that. And I'm going to have it output as a grid. And I'm just going to say, actually, I'm going to put this somewhere else. I'm going to navigate to my folder. I'm going to go CE352, project 1, NLCD, and I am going to save it to this folder. So I'm just going to click on the folder outline and say open. I'm going to give it a name, NLCD 2023. I want it to be a gridded file, and I'm going to say export. And it's going to think and think and think, and it's basically going to give you the exact same image. But now, if you right click on this and go up to attribute table, you have information. You have the number of cells, and you have the counts of the number of different cells. If you select in here, you can actually say copy and open up an Excel document and paste those values in there. And so you now know or have a way to figure out what each of these different values means in terms of land cover. And if you're not sure, again, I'm going to direct you to Moodle, our project 1 page, our helpful links. I have also linked the NLCD legend. And if you know, in this case, the number of cells with a given land cover class, and you can probably tell me the total number of cells, you can tell me the percentage of land cover within each class. And so this is part of your project, is estimating those percentages of land cover. So refer to that project page for the values that you want to report and think about what information you want to get from this. At some point, you're probably also going to want to make a nice figure with your land cover data in there. Again, we will cover that in a future video and future assignment. But you have now happily analyzed land cover data. Way to go. As a reminder, you can always turn things off or on, and I am gonna remove the old NLCD data set just because I've got one in there and I'm good to go.